Hi guys, so my name is Abang Brian. A lot of people know me as Chef Brian as well. The reason why I'm called Abang Brian is because I have been running a cooking school for about 13 years for children, and they're the one who call me Abang. Everyone now calls me Abang Brian, even if they're older than me. I grew up in a very Asian and traditional family where you were asked to study very, very hard. I actually got a scholarship to study in France for about 6 years, I guess, 6.5 years. While I was working and everything was kind of going all right, my father was diagnosed with cancer. That's how I started cooking actually, because he had special dietary requirements. So I learned everything from YouTube, but I was driven by the love for my father. But after being in the industry for about almost 15 years now, I can tell the truth that I was told I will not win. Not because of my skills, I just did not belong. And so when I went broke, it was my lowest moment. I sat down with my family and my dad, back then, he said, what would you do even if no one paid you? Besides cooking and food, obviously food and cooking, I know I want to do something in my life with food and cooking. And fitness, of course, goes hand in hand with health because it's not just the food, it's also the way we take care of our bodies, the way we exercise. It allows me to actually prove to myself that if I can overcome this, I can overcome anything in life. It's the same in the kitchen. A successful chef is someone who will never be satisfied. So till today, I have written 7 cooking books, 2 of which has won the International Gourmand Cookbook Awards. There are 2 cookbooks that actually are very close to my heart. One for cancer patients and one more for kidney patients, which I really truly love writing, and I feel that's very meaningful because that's the reason why I started cooking. Whether or not I'm going to write my 8 cooking books, the truth is that I think my 8, 9, 10 cooking book is already out there. Everyone's on social media. I constantly share recipes on social media. And of course, the recipes that I do reflect the person and my philosophy. And I realized that everything else changed in my life. The book deals came in automatically. I started to have my radio show, which focused on food, family, and fitness. And yeah, more TV shows came in, and I was very, very happy. And that's how my life changed. And of course, along the way, people were starting to question all these celebrity chefs, and they said like, there's too many celebrity chefs who are just all play chefs, like mind chefs, not real chefs, right? There's TV chefs. So I got very mad at that because that was also thrown at me. And I said, you know what, you guys shut up, I'm gonna do my training. So obviously I chose Le Cordon Bleu because everyone knows Le Cordon Bleu. Cordon Bleu has that reputation of being one of the oldest and the best schools in the world. And so that's what I did. I did my diplôme de pâtisserie and also the diplôme de cuisine. After that, I think my experience with Cordon Bleu actually equipped me with all the skills, I would say, of the profession that actually guided me. I always tell people that Cordon Bleu is not about the recipes, it's about the ethics of being a chef that they teach you, it's about the professionalism, it's about the methodology, it's about the respect for food that I actually learned in Cordon Bleu. And that gives you and helps build that character that prepares you not only to be a celebrity chef, to be a chef, to be whatever that you want to be. Because, people always say like, okay, I'll go to Le Cordon Bleu, does that mean that I'll become a chef? Is it only for chefs or people who want to become chefs? That's not true, because food now is so creative. You can be a food blogger, you can be a journalist, you can be a food critic, you can work with R&D, you can work with sustainable companies like the companies that we are grooming at TFF. There's so many things that you can do with food, right? But it gives you that starting point at that foundation. If you want to build a very tall cake, the foundation has to be strong. And Le Cordon Bleu helps you out with that.